Swarm Simulator's Discord server is filled with burning questions with people figuring out this hellhole of a game. As a professional no-life grinder who hasn't been outside in a month grinding for the gummy baller, I will be giving you the best tips on the game so you become just like me. This one is a controversial one since every Beeswarm pro who just unlocked porcelain gear argues about this in the Beeswarm Simulator Discord server. Basically, from my conducted research with all the Chad no-lifes in Beeswarm Simulator, I am here to announce that the best order to purchase event bees are number 1, Tabby Bee, number 2, Photon, number 3, Festive, number 4, Puppy. You might notice 2 bees are missing and I'll get more into that in a second. There are also debates on the best order to gift your event bees. Again, with help of like-minded gamers, the best order is Tabby, Photon, Festive, Windy, Gummy, Vicious, Puppy. A gifted puppy bee is only really useful when you're about to shove like thousands of treats down your bees' throats.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
Alright, I know I'm about to get jumped by Mix Hives for saying this, but come on, these 2 bees are useless. The only time I see one of these as useful is Crimson for a Red Hive, but as a beginner / mid-game player, you're better off skipping them both and buying another event bee or saving up for a star treat. Their ability is practically useless. Oh wow, Bomb collects from white pollen, how useful. Even the Puppy bee seems more useful than these 2, so that's saying a lot about them. There are 2 current ways where a player can achieve a star egg, Mother and Panda Bear. A mistake people do is grab their eggs out their inventory and just plop it into a hive slot. And they hatch a gifted rad bee or something like that. No. You're better off saving that egg. And you can use that egg once you have every type of gifted rare, epic, and legendary inside of your hive. So when you hatch those eggs, you will be guaranteed a gifted mythic. And trust me, it's way better than wasting all your resources trying to get one gifted mythic. So be patient and save those eggs. Alright, imagine the situation. You finally discovered 40 gifted bee types, and finally you get to choose your red hive color because you've been begging to go red. So you think to yourself, I'm just gonna roll a solo scorch. What could go wrong? And I'm here to tell you that is literally the worst thing you could do. A solo scorch star or a solo gummy star is horrible. All you're gonna do is have your bag filled up instantly without any conversion, so good luck with that. You're not gonna make high numbers like the pros, like Elol or anything like that. So instead of going, red or white early, you should go blue, because blue is the cheapest and the easiest to learn. All you need is really a solo pop star and you're good to go. I know you want to be a red or a white hive, but you literally cannot become one of those colors without going blue first. You're gonna spend literal years trying to build up a red or white hive like that. A lot of players argue, oh, I can't macro, I don't have a PC or anything like that, so what's the point of blue? You can still make a crap ton with blue without macroing, and it still is the cheapest out of the 2. So don't try building an eBay red or white hive. You won't get far at all. Sadly, something that is now very important to grinding is typically overlooked. If you can macro with Natro, I would highly recommend enabling Planters Plus and putting the setting to your hive color since it will make you trillion. I also suggest putting the nectar on number 5 to none, and I'll explain why in a second. In the level 30 bee zone, there's a jar for 5 tickets. You can shove some nectar into that and boom, save it for later. People typically think, oh, I'll shove the nectar that I use all the time in there, and no. That is not what you want to do. If you have naturally, shove your least important nectar, the nectar number 5, and here's why. It's the least important, so natural will not be focusing on that nectar at a high percentage, but rather focus on the other types. Putting the nectar on none will allow the macro to focus more on the other nectars, which will allow even higher percentages. Whenever you need a boost, you can pull out the nectar from your jar and have 5 full nectars and improve your boost by a ton. Anyways, that's basically all my tips, and if you want to see more videos created by me, please consider subscribing so I actually know people are watching stuff like this.